Cheesecake or cupcakes? Cheesecake or cupcakes? Why not both? Get ready to have your mind blown with easy mini cheesecakes. We're gonna start by taking our vanilla wafers and putting them flat side down in our muffin cups. Don't worry if it doesn't fill up the cup all the way, that's totally fine. We've got the paper there so nothing is gonna stick. This is super easy. I know that most cheesecake you think you have to make a water bath, it's a whole mess, you have to bake it for hours. Not this one. This bakes so quickly because they're individualized. It's really something that you can make for like a brunch celebration, and you can make a whole party out of it by having everybody customize the toppings on it. So once we have the wafers on the bottom, we're going to mix together the sugar and our cream cheese with the electric mixer. Now start slow or else your sugar's gonna fly everywhere. And then once you're sure your sugar's not gonna fly all over the kitchen, you can ramp it up a little bit. And once this is nice and light, you can turn this off, set that down, and we're gonna do 2 eggs. Now if you're someone who always gets shell in their egg, don't worry. Just have a second bowl and crack your egg into the bowl first. If you get shell, take it out and then put it. There's our second egg. We are also going to add our vanilla and our almond extract. So we are adding 2 teaspoons of the McCormick vanilla extract, which is one of my favorites. It is such a classic American flavor. And then we're going to add a half a teaspoon of almond extract. Now almond extract has a really strong flavor, which is why we're just adding the half teaspoon, but it's really something unique. It's got like a really bright little nutty toasty flavor. We're going to beat this up, and once it's all incorporated, we can pour it in. It might look a little chunky at first, that's totally okay, it's gonna smooth out. Great, and that's it. So we can set that aside, and then we're going to take a 1/4 cup measuring cup and fill each cup about 2/3 of the way full. So the reason that we fill them 2/3 of the way full and not all the way to the top is that they're going to expand while they bake. And they're gonna have a nice puffy top when they come out of the oven, but then it's actually going to sink back down and create a perfect little cavity for our toppings. Baking can be a little bit precise, and I think that can intimidate people, but if you just use the tools that you have, it makes it a lot easier. So you can make mini cheesecakes for an office party where everybody can customize them. You can make it for like a brunch get together where you have all your friends come over and put different toppings on. This would be great for a kid's birthday party because this one doesn't like chocolate, but that one doesn't like strawberries. Anyone can pick what they want. You have a lot of really great options with this recipe. And it's just something that's so much fun. People love interacting with their food. It makes them feel like they're a part of it. There we go. So now we are going to put this in our oven, 325 degrees for 22 to 24 minutes, and when they come out, they are going to be perfectly golden brown and puffy on the top. Oh, look at those. They are just puffy on top, and they're gonna slightly fall in the centers as they cool. So we need to cool these on the rack, and then we're gonna refrigerate them for at least 4 hours or overnight so that they're nice and cold for their toppings. Okay, so our cheesecakes have refrigerated, and now they are ready to be decorated. So I have got some strawberries, oranges, kiwis, raspberries, blueberries, whipped cream and chocolate, which is all great, but you could totally do nuts, you could do coconut, you could do pineapple, you could even do canned pie fillings, whatever you want. So set up a buffet of your toppings and you can let your guests decorate them, or you can do all the fun yourself, which is what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna start with some whipped cream and put a nice little dollop right on top. And then I'm going to do a couple raspberries. Little visual trick if you like making things pretty. Things look better in groups of 3. And then we are going to drizzle some chocolate on, and we're gonna do it nice and high so it's nice and thin. If you do it down low, I'll show you on this one, it looks kind of chunky, but if you do it nice and high, it's just a more professional finish. So this is our finished mini cheesecake. It is perfect, it's mess-free because it's in a little wrapper. It looks amazing, and I'm gonna try it. Yeah. It tastes just like the real thing, like just like real cheesecake, but it's so much easier than that, you guys. Totally make this for your next get-together. Check out this episode, plus all the other episodes in the Flavor Maker app. There's all sorts of great features. You can create a digital spice rack, discover amazing recipes, create shopping lists, and find tons of inspiration. Check it out in the App Store or at flavormakerapp.com.